Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to have the next 4 stages, which is stages 19 to 22 of Build Kit from the Knightrider series. Okay, so I've decided to do all 4 in this video because there's not too much to do in them, and yeah, the videos will not be very long at all. So I'm going to do all 4 today. So let me quickly show you what we're doing with each stage. So these are the parts we get here, stages 19, 20, 21 and 22. As you can see, stages 20 and 21 are exactly the same. So let me move the parts to the side. I'll quickly run through what we're going to do because it's not going to take very long at all. So issue 19, we're going to start off by assembling the turbine and wiring the electronic control unit up. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to be fixing the intake mount onto there, attaching that to the side there, and then just attaching these pipes onto the car, just like that. And that is all we've got to do in this one. So stage 20, we're carrying on with the turbine and we're doing the right exhaust. So there's not very much to do in this, just attaching these 2 parts together with some BP screws, attaching that to that, and then that to that, that to that, and that's it. That's all we're going to have after this issue. Stage 20 is exactly the same as stage 21, so as I'll show you, but we're doing obviously the left side of the exhaust in this one. So as you can see, the instructions are pretty much identical, and we'll end up with the opposite side part. So stage 22, there's a little bit extra to do. So we're attaching these parts down onto here. So we're attaching this exhaust onto the left exhaust onto the left hand side, attaching the center part in, attaching that down onto there, and doing exactly the same with the opposite side. So we've got something that looks like that. That is the engine turbine, that is. So that will be that done by this issue. So as you can see, there's not too much to do. Even though we're going to be doing all 4 stages, we should get through them relatively unscathed. So we're only going to need the car for a little bit. I am going to do the instructions a little bit out of sequence. I'm going to do the parts for the car first, all the little bits of wiring and everything. I'm going to do that first, put that away, and then we can start working on the engine part. So without further ado, let's get the parts open and start building. So to kickstart us off, we are going to start off with these 3 bits of pipe. These were left over from the last delivery. As you can see, we've got a small, medium and large. So we're going to start off with the small one, then the medium one, then the large one. So keep the small one, bring in the car. Okay, so the first one we're going to use is the small one, and we're going to be basically plugging that into the battery and then into this first one here. So we're going to go into the bottom one of the battery on this one. So let's plug that in. We've got 3 little notches on the battery. So let's plug that into the bottom one. That's going into the first fan. So let's plug that in. Just there, just like that. So from the bottom one to the first fan. And then you've got this one, the medium sized one. That's going from the middle one. So plug that one in. That's going to the second fan. And then finally, we've got the last one, which is the largest one. That's going from the top nipple. So push that one on, and that's going to the very first last fan over this side. So you should have all 3 connected up now. So that's us finished with this part, so we can put this to the side and start working on the turbine. Next, we're going to take these 2 parts here and they're going to get connected together. So we're going to be going from this side here. That's going to slot down into there, just like so. Then we can put 2 AM screws through the back holes just here. So let's get the first of these AM screws in. I should hold that in for us then, so we won't need to hold that so much. Let's get the second one in. That one. I'll retighten this one up. And there you are. That should be in there, just like that. I don't know if you can make that out because it's black on black. Yeah, I'll try and get the lighting right. There you go. That's sort of what you want. Just like that. And finally, for this stage, we can bring in this part, lower this down over the top. That's going to have 2 GM screws to secure that onto there. It's a nice, quick and easy stage, this one. Secure that down. Get the next one in. Just here. and do them up nice and tight. You don't want that loose or anything. This one, do this side. There you are. That's what you should have so far after that stage. To stage 20, we're doing the right hand side exhaust. Start off that, you're just going to be connecting them two pieces together just like that. Securing them on with 2 BP screws, because this part is plastic. So nice and tight. And again, another BP screw in the top hole. Just there, just like that. And you can bring in this part. This is then going to get lowered down over there, just like that. And with this part going down over the top, let's have like a little cutout notched at the top. And all 3 holes should line up. And you're going to put a CP screw in each one of these holes. So I'm going to start off in the center. Number 1. Number 2, and finally the 3rd and final one. So after stage 20, you should have your right hand side exhaust. Stage 21 is exactly the same as stage 20. So what you're going to do, we're doing the left hand side exhaust now. So we're just going to put them 2 parts together. Again, 2 BP screws to secure them together. So that's 1. Now the second one, just in the top here. Just like that. And again, we're going to lower this down into there. This goes on top. And then again, 3 CP screws. So again, I'm putting the first one in the center, and then the 2 outer ones on after that. So let's do this one. It's quite nice sometimes when you do get packs and deliveries like this, where they're all easy to do. Everything goes smoothly. Last screw now. And there you are. That is our left hand side exhaust. So with that left hand side exhaust, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this part here, which is the turbine housing. This is the left hand side. So as you can see, we've got this indentation here. So if you put it on the wrong way, it won't fit properly. So you can only really put it on one way. Then we're going to be putting 2 more BP screws in these 2 holes down here. So let's get them in. It's rather a unique looking engine part, this is. If you look at the DeLorean and the Ecto 1 and all the other vehicles that we've done, this is certainly a unique engine part. That's them 2 in there. Now we're going to need one of these little brackets. Make sure it's got the L on there. And then that can get put onto there. So that's going to go that way around, that way, and that's going to go onto there, just like that. And again, that is 2 BP screws to secure that on. All the way down. And another one. And I suspect we're going to be doing exactly the same with the right hand side in a minute. That's that one, just like that. Now we're going to bring in the turbine housing top, and we're going to be attaching this to this. So you want this way around, and this is going to go over this side just like that. And then we're going to be putting 2 more GM screws this time in the top 2 holes here. So let's get them in. Make sure that does just sit in there nice and flush. So that one, get another one in on the opposite side. There we are, that's that one. Now we're bringing in the right hand side exhaust and the housing, and we're going to place that onto there. I'm going to do exactly the same as what we did the last time. 2 BP screws in there. Let's get them in. This is the first one. Number 1. And now number 2. Just like that. Again, bringing in this bracket. That's going to go down onto there. And then 2 more BP screws. The first one. And the second one. Just like that. Then bringing this over, we can put this on this side, and again this time we're going on the opposite side with 2 GM screws again. The first one in the back here, and last screw of this issue goes in the top here. There we are. Have a look at that. Doesn't that look really cool? So we've obviously got another part that's going to be going in here in the future issue, but for now that is looking really cool. So there you are, guys. That is it for stages 19, 20, 21 and 22. Nice and quick and easy all them were. So yeah, everything went together really nice. So the center part is metal, everything else on this is plastic. So it is really nice. So if you haven't picked this up for yourself yet, you can head on over to fanhome.com and you can pick it up from there. I don't believe it's available in the US yet, but I do believe it is coming very soon. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye on the website for that. So you'll have to let me know, do you like the videos all in one like this, so we do the whole pack in one video, or would you prefer them issue by issue like I have been doing? So let me know down in the comments down below which you prefer. So I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.